Hello, peace, love, happiness, wherever you are on the wonderful, wonderful world called Earth. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the most iconic, most fearsome, most renowned superheroes ever known. I'm going to be talking about the fearsome Bruce Wayne, the Batman. Why do we respect him so much? I can't say that we love him. We love Webhead because we can relate to him. Why do we respect Bruce Wayne, the Batman? Well, realistically, I only can tell you why I respect him because I'm not in your head. But being a long-time comic book reader, I guess some of my views may pertain to other comic book readers as well. Here's my greatest reason for respecting the Batman. Number one, he's 100% purebred human. Let me say it again. He's 100% purebred human. No argumentations, no bionic limbs, no special chemicals like some superhero who we know. A special chemical floating through his brain, making him who he is. We respect Batman because he made himself Batman. He wasn't made Batman by solar radiation. He wasn't made Batman by a gamma blast. He wasn't made Batman from being bitten by an insect, if you catch my drift. He made himself the Batman. Another reason why we love him or why you respect him, because he's one of the world's greatest fighter. And this ties into number one a little bit. He trained for years. He don't got no superhuman senses where he can detect your heartbeat 30 meters away. He don't got no senses where he can smell you and track you for no 5 miles. He's not like that. Like I said, he's 100% human. All the weaknesses, all the failings of a human being. He has those same fatigue poisons that go through his veins that make him tired. But since he had so many years of massive martial arts, years of regulating his body training, he can endure longer than a typical man of his height, weight, and build who get engaged in moderate exercise. So even though he's still 100% human, he probably can go at 4 blasts for about an hour before he get tired and overcome by the fatigue poisons. Like I stated, for this reason, he trained for years. He don't need no special enchantment to make him who he is. You can never take that away from him. Some people, heroes and villains, have lost their abilities. They've lost their powers. The radiation has been sucked out their body. The insect bite that gave them their power stopped enchanting their body. No, not with Batman. He can never lose his power. The only way I guess you can beat Batman is if he get amnesia. If you clunk him upside the head with a hard object and he forget who he is. But that can happen to any hero. They can experience amnesia. But if he don't experience no amnesia or memory loss, he's going to always be Batman. There has never been an issue of Batman where he said, I have to hang up my cape. I have to hang up my costume because I lost my abilities. As far as I know, he never quit being Batman because he couldn't get the job done anymore. he wasn't superior to his opponents physically. Now he's superior to most of his opponents but he's superior by his fighting abilities. Another reason why we respect him, because he has fantastic detective abilities. Nobody gave it to him. He had to work on it. That's why we love him. Like I said, he's 100% human. Everything that he has, he had to work at it. He didn't wake up one day and say, I'm going to be a great detective. He didn't wake up one day and say, I'm going to be a world-class athlete. Everything he got is some hard work. And that's one thing we all hear in life. And we don't even live in a comic book world. You work hard, you work smart, like he does, you usually will always overcome your obstacles. And Batman, his great detective skills came from studying. He studied the criminal mind. He studied his adversary. He had libraries on friends or associates and opponents alike. He studied your weaknesses. Most superpower heroes, they don't study nobody's weaknesses. They rely on their powers to overcome you. Since he don't got no, quote, superhuman powers, he's studied, he's diligent, he's a bona fide detective. Imagine what Batman will be like if he could lift even just 5 tons. He probably can eliminate many far, far superior opponents because he already got the fighting skills. He already got the detective skills. He already know your weaknesses. So if he could just lift 5 tons, he would be one of the top fighters in the world. He's already a top fighter, but he's a top human fighter. He don't have no chance abilities. One more thing, I like Batman. He's a bona fide genius. Even if he never became the Batman, he was already smart. He was already brilliant. And with his smarts, he has made protective armor for himself. And he don't even wear armor that much. I know he wear protective gear to protect him from ballistic weapons, being stabbed by a knife. You can say he does wear more enhanced police gear. Because the police officers, when they go out there and do their job, they have peripherals to protect them from gunshot wounds and stab. So Batman, his material, his clothing, and just a little step up from the typical police officer. His genius ability has enabled him to create a number of enhancement weapons and tools. But he's such a good fighter, he don't need to wear a fully protective body armor like some people we may know without their armor. I don't need to say no names. Without his special armor, what is he? He just a normal Joe. He probably have a little bit of fighting skills, but he just a normal Joe who don't have advanced fighting skills. You can, even when Batman is not Batman, you can never catch him off guard. You can never defeat him, but you can defeat a lot of other superheroes because they have to fake that they don't have no powers. They have to fake that they got knocked out. Bruce Wayne, he can take you out without even being Batman. And he don't have to do no fancy dancy moves. Because I have a little bit of training myself in self-defense. He don't have to do no fancy dancy judo, mixed martial arts, all that stuff. He can take a person out with a simple move and they say, they just say, hey, Bruce knows how to defend himself. He can take you out with a move and you will never know that he's the Batman. Another thing we like about Batman, he's one of the first superheroes that I know of who had a child as his sidekick. I think he's one of the first superheroes who had a number 2. So that means he's accepting of other people. I know he's grouchy at times, but he still have open arms to accept other people, like his son, Damian Wayne. He will accept youngsters who know how to fight into the fold. He accept other world-class young fighters into the fold. And he's so good that he is able to train other people to become superheroes or super skilled at fighting like him. And one more thing that's so good and incredible about Batman, over the years, there have been many other people who have been patterned after the Batman. They use bows and arrows, if you catch my drift. They use bows and arrows from both DC and Marvel. And there has been patterned off the Batman, a person who's full 100% human and needs no special enchantment. So, that's my little take on why we love Batman. I don't want to run on and on and on. If you like my little synopsis about why I respect the Batman, because he's fearsome. We may not love him. He's not loved, but he's fearsome. And one more thing, but before I go, I better say one more thing too. Since he's a fully bona fide human being, he has no qualms in hurting people. He will break your arm, break your leg, because he can do that. Unlike some of the superpowered people, they don't like to go hurting people. But he can actually hurt you because he say, look, it's human on human, so I'm going to break your arm, I'm going to break your leg, I may break your back if you make me angry enough. So that's it, everybody. That's my take on why we respect Batman. If you like my little comments, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel for future comments about your superheroes and books. I'm sorry, I'm walking outside now. I just don't park my car, I'm outside. Subscribe to my channel. If you're already a subscriber and you would like immediate feedback on future content upload, click on that bell button. If you'd like to share my little synopsis about why we respect and fear the Batman, you can share this on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, G+, or any other social media platform you adore and love. Thank you for stopping by. Keep beating your Batman. Keep respecting the Bruce Wayne. Have a good day. Goodbye.